Okay, so peeling tomatoes, especially these roasted tomatoes, is easy because now you just pick one up. I've let them cool a bit overnight actually, since I have to be somewhere, and the skin just peels off very easily. Most of the time it lifts off in one chunk, and then just especially if that stem part is hard, just cut it off with a knife, plop it, and look at the bright red color of the tomatoes. Oh, and then next step is those roasted limes. Well, they should have been limes. Well, just squeeze the juice out and put that into the salsa as well. Okay. So, and to peel a roasted red pepper, just sort of roll the skin between your fingers like this once around the pepper, just loosens it up from the flesh, and then essentially just peel it off. Most of it will just come off in one go, and even the stem part is falling off from the flesh, and then just open it, take it out, get as many of the seeds out as you can. That goes in the compost, and the red pepper that we just peeled, which is right here, goes in with all the rest of the red peppers. And then I'm going to strain this juice because it's actually quite tasty. Just to get the seeds out, I'll strain it. And now we come to the peeling of the serranos. So I'm going to take, they are very spicy. I tried them yesterday in an omelette and realized that they are quite spicy, so I'm going to go easy on them and then add them after adding them to the salsa. So again, with the serranos, just just roll them and the skin will just rub off. Okay, so you roll them, it's separated from the flesh, then just pull it at one point, at any one point, and the skin just peels off. The seeds in this are too fine and small to really bother with, but if you can get them, well, good. So in this case, I have actually managed to get the vein with the seeds on it out, most of it. Now, the danger of doing this is that my fingertips are going to burn when I'm done with this. Department of Fond Memories. So when I was growing up in Mexico, my younger sister used to be a inveterate nail biter, and so when my mom got frustrated, she approached my grandmother and asked her, and my grandmother said, "Vamos a hacer salsa." Now, Abuelita had some pretty funny ideas back in Chihuahua, but anyway, so she went and roasted all the peppers, and then she came and asked my sister to help her peel them, and my sister stopped biting her nails after that one incident. So if you want an instant cure for nail biting, make salsa, like my abuelita. And finally, I'm making the mild salsa first. So that's just the tomatoes, a couple of cloves of garlic, a little bit of salt just to start off with, fresh coriander, and the roasted tomatoes, and a couple of roasted peppers in place of the serranos. And then just go, and the way I'm doing it, it's going to come out not chunky, and then it's ready to go into a container. Also, okay, this is nearly the final step for the salsa picante al Raul. You can see the coriander is in there, ajo, the roasted tomatoes, which have of course squished down, and then there are the green serranos, and I may add one or two red peppers just to give it maybe a little bit of body, because it turned out very well. Give it a nice little smoky flavor in the other one. So let's throw in one roasted red pepper. There we go. And then that's not all the tomatoes. This is going to puree the tomatoes. but I want to leave a few of them so it gives it a little bit of a chunkier feel. Okay, there, the coriander is gone, and then there are those few little chunks of garlic which should also soon vanish, and if they don't, that's fine. Just leave it. Okay, the salsa isn't lemony enough with the lemons that I used yesterday, so I went out and got some limes. And now, of course, I don't have time to grill them. That would have been ideal. So what I did, and this is my very own Indian trick, is to microwave them for about a minute. Half a minute each. That warms them up, loosens the flesh, and they're great to squeeze. This is it. This is dinner. Here is the mango ginger ceviche. You've seen me, preparing it, so you know what goes into it. And here is the SalsaAlRaul2. And as he said, it is very bright. It is very light. It's very bright. And if you have it with tortilla chips or something like that, then don't add too much salt to it because the chips come with salt. And to finish it off, some blueberries and a slice of mango.